environmental organizations know they have a diversity problem. They try. Where do they fall short? Do they not listen enough? Why is it so hard to bridge that gap?
It's one thing as a primarily white, environmental justice organizations to try to come to communities of color and show up and say, well, we have things to tell you, right? And we have all the answers for you, and these are what the solutions are, without ever taking the opportunities to say, how is this impacting you and your family and your community? What would you like to see the solutions be? And to start to talk about not just that we in communities of color need for the policy to change, but that we also need to be engaged. There's a lot of money in climate change mitigation, right? And adaptation. As we create more renewable energy sources, how about in communities that are most deeply impacted, that there's educational programs to train people to build solar panels, to install solar panels, to really be engaged? And so I think it can be very well-meaning. But when you think about structural hierarchies, and if the perception is that white folks are the leader within this movement and have that higher level of power, and you don't help lift people up, right? Not speak on behalf of people or for people, but bring them to the table to speak for themselves, to shape what the conversation is, and not just the conversation, but what those solutions are that need to come. So I think that there has been a lot of outreach, but I think the failure is also like, you come to tell us things. You don't come to ask us how we're organizing or what we want to do or what we want to see and what we want the future to be.